The Kebbi State chapter of the All Progressive Congress, APC, seemed immune from internal crisis rocking most state chapters. But the honeymoon is in jeopardy following sudden removal of the Financial Secretary, Aliyu Bature, over trumped-up allegations. The Publicity Secretary, Sani Dododo, has resigned in protests, and the center can no longer hold for the APC in the land of equity. Marjorie, what's happening?
Well,
Kebbi State.
Yes, in many of the APC state chapters, we have one form of crisis or another. In fact, the bulk of the work that May Malabuni has had to do as interim chair of the APC is to resolve conflicts in the states, because those conflicts actually caused the party to lose 4 states in the last election. You know? So now we are seeing signs that because of the politics of 2023, there are all kinds of crises within the APC in different states, different state chapters. And unfortunately, Kebbi, that we've always seen it as a one-party state, they are showing, the party is showing signs of unease and crisis, which, if not nipped in the bud quickly, could snowball into something bigger that may be unpalatable for the leaders of the party. This is the beginning of a crisis, and that's usually the best time to nip it in the bud. And
We'll get to
I expect that what has led the party PRO, the image maker of the party in the state, a very eloquent person who had always worked for the party diligently, what has led him to take this decision to live in anger has to be addressed in the interest of the party. I hope that the national leadership, led by the governor of Yobe State, will take some time off from poaching PDP governors to try to address a local problem in Kebbi State.
Mojit, before the announcement of the new governor that will join the All Progressive Congress, because the way they do it now is like they have a fantastic way of, in spite of the fact that the economy is not doing well, security challenges, but APC is still gathering momentum and waxing stronger ahead of 2023. It beats my imagination.
Impressed. I won't say I'm impressed with the way these governors are joining APC, because look at the governors that are joining APC. They are governors that are concluding their terms. I'm waiting to see a governor who is on a first term, who has a second term to contend for, to come over to APC. That's when I will know that, yes, APC really has a good cash. That's just by the way. Buni was in Samfara. My Malabuni was in Samfara in February, where I announced that he's been able to resolve the internal crisis in the state. Now, they call that the present government in Samfara, the PDP government, came in through the Supreme Court. Samfara is a predominantly APC state, where the present government scored less than 30%, but won through the court, from governorship up to local government.
State House of Assembly, National Assembly.
Yes, so it was a sweeping judgment that dissolved that nullified the party ESCO, which gave power to. So, with that in mind, one would have expected that as we are coasting home to 2023, they would have learned their lessons and put their house in order. But it's like, as Yoruba would say, the AD that happened to them then is still pursuing them. So, if care is not taken, PDP might continue, especially if they continue with this internal crisis.
No, they talking about Kebbi.
This Kebbi State.
Kebbi State. Sorry, a similar thing happened in Zamfara. When you allow internal crisis to like Bauchi, Adamawa, Oyo, and Zamfara, APC lost those 4 states.
Sokoto.
And in Sokoto, because of internal crisis. Now, if this is not named in the board in Kebbi.
Okay, let's go to Kebbi State, where joining us via Skype is the Eastern Publicity Secretary of the APC in Kebbi State, Sani Dododo, joins us. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you, I'm hearing you. Yes.
Can you please pronounce that name very well?
My name is Alhaji Sani Dododo.
Okay. Okay. Dododo. Okay. Good. Yeah. Yep. See, please, what is the bone of contention within the All Progressive Congress in Kebbi State?
What happened?
Oh,
I think he's back.
I think we're trying to reconnect with Alhaji Sani Dododo. Jide, you kept saying it ahead of the 2019 election, if you remember. Was it 2019 election? Yes, ahead of 2019 election, about this crisis.
Yes, because
and it robbed some states. I remember the famous one, Adamawa State.
About 10 states were in crisis, and I was warning them to resolve the crisis before the election. Some of my friends on social media kept saying, why are you focusing on us? The PDP too had more crises than this. Why are you focusing? Some will be angry, they won't talk to me for this. Now, in that election, let us look at things. Which party made the most gains in terms of new states, between APC and PDP?
Of course, it's PDP. PDP made more gains.
They didn't want me to say it. Why are you focusing on us? PDP too, they have their own crisis.
And it also happened in Edo.
They gained 4 states. As if that was not enough. You saw what happened in Edo. Because it's the APC governors who are the ones who caused the party to lose the election. The APC governors worked against their party. If they fear God, some of them will come out and say, this is what we did, because I know what they did even on election day. Apart from
election day, they didn't attend the mega rally. Nobody attended the mega rally. I said,
they can even fail to attend mega rally and still allow.
No, they cancelled that rally because when they saw that,
yes,
people weren't coming.
Yes, I said on election day. That's the day that matters most in an electionary process. What they did on election day, I don't want to say it publicly here. You know.
So I have Alhaji Sani Dododo on the line. Thank you for joining us again.
Yes.
Please just go straight to the issue. Yes, what is the bone of contention in Kebbi State?
Why was the financial secretary suspended?
Well, the issue is that the party, we have support and labor to build the party, and the party is working well, but very unfortunately, some people among the ESCO decided to make a playground maybe for somebody for the political of 2023. They went ahead and called state executive council meeting without the consent of the state chairman while he's alive, and he is in charge. He is the current chairman, Actor Balasani Kangiwa, and during that meeting, they took a lateral decision that they have suspended the financial secretary, Alhaji Ali Batuli, for 3 consecutive months, which is unconstitutional. So by and large, on my own part, I thought that was unconstitutional and it was not done in the right direction. So instead of me to be part of people who want to destroy the party in Kebbi State, I voluntarily resigned my appointment as state PRO for APC in Kebbi State. So it was based on principle.
Have you made any complaint to the national leadership of the party led by Governor May Malabuni?
Yes, my state chairman, Actor Balazan Kagia, already drafted a letter and sent a comprehensive issue that led to this unconstitutional meeting. and it has already about to the National Secretariat. It has been atomized and sent to the National Secretariat for the National Acting Chairman to, take a decision on the issue.
You said that this can be linked to the politics of 2023. What exactly do the individuals behind this action against the financial secretary want? Is it that they want to totally take over the party leadership in the state, or what?
That's what they are planning. That's what they are planning. They want to take the control of the party to the extent they have already sent a letter to the bank telling the bank that he is no more the financial secretary of the party, and the bank refused to honor their letter because they have not sent a letter written by the three signatories of the party. That is the chairman, the treasurer, and the financial secretary. So the bank refused to honor their letter. So APC, if it has reached that extent to go and tell the signatory, it means that they want to take over or control of the party totally, which is unconstitutional. So it was based on this that I, Alexander Dododo, who is one of the pioneer members of the APC, I know how we suffer, how we labor to make this party strong and win the election. So I cannot be a party to these blunders. That's why I voluntarily resign my appointment.
So
and I think if I am back with all the current members, we can control and protect the party from destruction.
Finally, what are the implications of this kind of move by some elements within the leadership of your party in the APC in Kebbi State?
Well, the implication is that if care is not taken, if the elders and national secretariat do not come to Kebbi State aid, it means that the party is going to be, disintegrated. The party is going to be, scattered. And we are not hoping that, because if it happens that way, because I know the essence of having these all caretaker committees across the country is to reconcile, to make sure that there's no litigation in the court. So I don't know why some people are trying to bring confusion and misunderstanding in Kebbi State. And one thing which one does me a lot is that you are a caretaker, not from the national body down to zonal body, out to state and the world level. We are all caretakers. So I can imagine why a care committee can also suspend somebody who's a care financial secretary.
I want to thank you. The now erstwhile Publicity Secretary of the All Progressive Congress in Kebbi State, Alhaji Sani Dododo. Thank you for your contribution.